Hello, this is Terry Dean from terrydean.org, where you earn more, work less, and enjoy life. Today I just want to give you a quick video because I want to talk a little bit about why you need to be working on your business instead of just working in your business. A lot of people, they're learning that you can actually create an internet business now from home. You can come online, start creating your own information products, or you can find products out there that others will drop ship for you. You can sign up as an affiliate with different affiliate programs, make money that way. You can make money as a blogger, selling advertising, selling products. There's a lot of different ways that you can make money online by running your own home business. But here's the mistake that so many people are making. Instead of taking the time to really build a business, all they're doing is creating for themselves another job. I know business owners who come online and they end up working 60, 70, 80 hours a week because everything in their business is done by them. They're the ones writing the blog post. They're the ones creating products or finding products. They're the ones participating on the forums. They're the ones doing all the work, and they're not outsourcing it to other workers. They don't have any staff members, and they're doing all the work themselves because they can't seem to figure out how to turn this new job that they created into a business. The difference between a job and a business is a job requires you to be doing the work. A business means that you've put systems in place so that others can do the work for you. A business generates income whether you're working there or not. That's the difference. And I don't want to just help people create new jobs online. I want to show them how to create businesses online. I want you to think about your business as if it were a franchise. If we all go out to McDonald's, whether or not you think that they're any good or their food's any good, that's not the point. The point of McDonald's is that they've built a system. They have procedures for every single thing that takes place inside that McDonald's store. Then they can duplicate that same system in another location doing the exact same techniques. You'll get very similar food at this other store across town or even across the world because they're following proven systems that they've refined over time. And if somebody comes in and buys a new McDonald's franchise, what are they paying for in that franchise fee? The main thing that they're paying for are all the proven systems that are handed to them in that franchise. It's something that actually works. I want you to think about your internet business the same way. I want you to turn your internet business basically into a franchise that's easily duplicatable by other people. And I know that might sound complicated or difficult at first, and you don't have to think about it from all the standpoint of, how do you legally set it up as a franchise. That's not the part I'm talking about here. I'm talking about setting it up to the point where you have procedures and you have systems for every single element that takes place in your business to the same level that if you ever wanted to sell your business, you could sell it to someone else. They could immediately walk in, start applying your systems, and run a very similar business or run the business with the same income level or keep increasing the income level. There's an old rule that in any business you want to know what your exit point is. How are you going to exit the business at some point in time? Even if you don't ever plan to exit the business, I want you to start thinking about it from that viewpoint. If you wanted to exit your business in 3 years from now, what all needs to be accomplished for you to sell that business and exit it very profitably? What all do you need to put in place? What all systems have to be in place? What all work has to be done is so well documented that other people can step in and start doing it. So I want you to start thinking about that for your business. You want to set up your business in such a way that it's running the same type of procedures and systems as a franchise. You also want it set up in such a way that it's easy for you to step out and exit it. What if, God forbid, you were injured tomorrow and couldn't physically run in your business anymore? Or let's say that you were gone for a month for whatever reason, a family situation takes place and you have to be gone from your business for a month. Are there systems in place that keep the business running without you? If not, remember, we're at the point where all you've done is create yourself a job instead of a business. Now, when we start talking about creating systems, a lot of people think that we're talking about something really complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated to create the systems. You can start off by simply writing down what you do each day, each week, each month. Write down all the activities. You can either sit down and spend a couple hours doing it now, writing all the activities that are required in your business, or you can simply start writing the activities as you go along in your day. Write down all the activities that you're taking. Once you're finished making a list of all the activities required to run your profitable business, then go back through it and start breaking each of those activities into specific steps. Like one of your activities might be to write a post for your blog. Well, then what steps are a part of that activity? What are each of the steps? One of the steps might be having to do with research. How do you do the research for it? The next step might be the actual writing of the article. How do you write it? How do you break it up or outline it? It might be that you do outline first and then you write. How do you edit it? And so go through each step and break it down in what's required for that. And that's the beginning of creating systems. Then you can also demonstrate it on video. For your systems that are done on the computer, for whatever activities that you do on the computer, it's very easy to take a program like Camtasia Studio, which you can find over at techsmith.com, and use Camtasia Studio to record a video of you doing the activity. So in other words, you write down what the activity is, you break it up into steps, then you record a video of you doing it. If you don't want to spend the money that Camtasia Studio costs, or you've already downloaded their trial and used it for the amount of time that they allot to you, you can get a free program such as Cam Studio at camstudio.org, which I don't like it nearly as well as Camtasia Studio, but it can still get the job done. You can just simply record a video doing the steps that you taught. If the activity in your business is off the computer, it's not done on the computer, then simply demonstrate it with a camcorder. Pull out a camcorder, put it on a tripod, and demonstrate the activity in your business. Or take a few photos of the steps required for that activity and post those along with your text for the activity. This is how we're building our procedures for our business, so it doesn't have to be that difficult. Think simple for building your procedures. Now, where are you going to start finding workers to do your procedures for you? Where are you going to start finding the staff members and the outsourcers? The first step to take, which people don't talk a whole lot about, is the fact that you can go out to find people who you already know. Once you've actually put your video procedure together, this is this step in my business, you can see if there's somebody you already know who could start doing it for you. It might be one of your children. Talk to your accountant and find out that if hiring your children might be beneficial financially for your business. You might find that it is. So you can hire one of your children to do the activities. If you have friends who are looking for some work at home, some opportunity to work at home, they might be an option. You might have other family members who are looking for some option to work at home. So that's my first model, and that's where I like to go first, is somebody that I actually know to start doing the activity. It might be someone in your church. It might be someone that's a friend of your son or daughter. It might be someone that works at your spouse's job. So look for people that you already know. The next place you can start finding workers is your own subscribers and readers. If you're already running a business online, you might have an email list. You should have an email list. You might have a blog. You should have a blog. But you're going to have subscribers, you're going to have readers of those, and you can potentially pull out some of those readers and subscribers to do the activities in your business. You can also go to some of the online sites such as elance.com to hire somebody to do the activity. If you want to hire someone to do some of the additional activities for you, you can go over to Craigslist.org. Craigslist.org is a great place to post work-at-home job opportunities where you're paying them for doing the job. You may pay them per hour. You might pay them for just doing that activity. But you can go to Craigslist.org and post a help wanted ad. It's a great place to look for people. You can go to some of the marketing forums online, such as the Warrior Forum, and see if there's people who run their own businesses or who know stuff about running their own business that want to have a paid opportunity to work in your business. So you can find a lot of different ways to have people do some of the systems once you've put them in place. And remember, putting them in place doesn't have to be that difficult. It's a very simple setup. I mean, we could use a lot of other terms, a lot of other business terms for creating your systems, but I want you to think very simply for first putting your systems in place.